So before I begin, I know Geometry Dash probably isn't the most appropriate game to play in the background for a topic like this, and I apologize. But the topic of this video is how coronavirus or COVID-19 has made my school shut down. Now I know it has been doing this across the country and a few other countries as well. I live in the United States, by the way, and it entered the United States, I believe, in January. Um, and I think it entered my state about a month ago. And, it wasn't the biggest deal at the time. I mean, not that many people had it. It was just more of a, it's just kind of a new disease. But then more and more people started to get it. I believe about 44 out of the 50 states in the United States have it now, which is pretty scary to think about. I think it might be more at this point because I read that like a week ago. But throughout the last week, we've been talking about the coronavirus in school. Not like heavily. I mean, some teachers were kind of throwing around the idea of e-learning or a backup plan, which would require us not to go to school. But nobody really thought that was going to happen until Thursday, because Thursday, a school by us had shut down. And this school was extremely close. I mean, only like a town or two over, which was pretty bad. So on Thursday, a good amount of people were kind of freaked out, and the teachers were really starting to talk about e-learning and not going to school and just shutting it down. I mean, entire periods were dedicated to just talking about the coronavirus, and all the teachers were saying they all had different predictions on when the school closed down. They just all said it will eventually. Some predicted on Wednesday, the week after. Some predicted the next day. It was a bunch of different predictions, but they all knew that it would eventually shut down. So we went to school on Friday. It was a semi-normal day for the most part. We were getting a ton of work in my geometry class, though, because our teacher was very, very confident that we would not be going to school the next week. So she gave us like 3 weeks worth of homework and geometry work, and it's not fun putting that much geometry in your binder. But yeah, the next period, I think it was sixth period, an announcement comes on the speakers and it says, so yeah, you guys aren't going to school till April 7th. Yeah, so school shut down that day. And I swear I heard cheering across every classroom. I think my class was actually pretty quiet for the most part, but you could just hear people like screaming in the other classrooms. It was actually pretty funny. So yeah, we have e-learning now. E-learning is kind of weird in our school. I mean, I think every school that's shut down has e-learning. But yeah, I mean, it's just not going to school, doing your work on the computer. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to it. It has been getting a bit more severe, though. I mean, in my state specifically, I don't think those across the U.S. yet, but in my state, restaurants have all closed down. Not stores, but all restaurants that aren't like takeout have already closed down. So yeah, that's a bit concerning. But yeah, that's basically it. I won't be going to school till April 7th. Maybe I'll get more time to work on videos. I have no idea. I've just thought I'd make this video because, I don't know, I'm kind of bored, and I'd love to look back at this one day saying, wow, 2020 sucked. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Goodbye.